Durag Wisdom. Y2K 17.09.12. Why should you all be grateful to the baby bunglers? My generation. I'm a baby bungler. Why should you all out there be grateful? Well, we've given you many things. We have given you so many great, wonderful things. I mean, look, either we've given it to you or we helped the previous generation get it through. Let's see now. R and X-rated mainstream films. My gosh. Can you imagine? I mean, I grew up in the 50s. I never heard any kind of quote-unquote cursing in a movie, or any kind of nudity, or any other sexual reference. I mean, violence was always there in our films. Violence has always been okay. America is a country expert in violence. So, R and X rating. We, the baby bunglers. You can go to a mainstream movie now. You don't have to go with your trench coat to a porno parlor or whatever, if they exist anymore. They haven't been Disneyified. That's for later. So we gave you that. Geez, we gave you some wild software. If you look at some of this software that's out there, that's like really psychedelic, I want to tell you. The movie multiplex. My gosh. See, I've stopped going to the movie theater. I mean, I loved going to the movies. But we went to standalone movie theaters that had some of the best ambiance you could imagine. Beautiful neighborhood movie theaters. Standalone, not these factories, these shopping malls. Well, we gave you that. Hey, turns out my generation knew about making money. Let me tell you, hey, why not have 50,000 movie theaters where there was one before? We also added, or helped to add, TVs in restaurants. Just what I need. I want to go to my neighborhood restaurant, or I want to go to some nice restaurant, and I want to sit there while I'm trying to eat, and there's all these TVs in the background with all news. I mean, I know I have to watch the news, but news really makes me nauseous. So, this obsession with going to a restaurant and having TVs there. I mean, I know about a sports bar or something like that, but all over the goddess damn restaurants? Well, you know, why not? You're bored. Why should you sit and talk to the people you're hanging out with? You know, hey, hello, well, let's look at the TV. Oh, we've given and helped to give you folks out of character real estate development. Beautiful, classic neighborhoods like, say, Sheepshead Bay. I got to live in Sheepshead Bay for a while. In the beautiful, classic, historic Brooklyn, Brighton Beach, too. Got to live in Borough Park. Out of character development have destroyed these neighborhoods. Destroyed them. Why not? Why not bring all the stinking restaurants and chain restaurants from all over the world into my unique Sheepshead Bay? And you won't forget, I won't forget the first time I saw it. When I moved to Brighton Beach and was taking a bike ride to in the neighborhood and saw Sheepshead Bay at that time. A unique fishing village right in the city. But that's okay. Let's bring in the condos, the McMansions. Let's bring in the worst crap there is. The high rises where there's mostly low rises. the Disneyfication of America. The Disney. We loved our Disney. I remember when I was a kid every week. When you wish upon a star. I never imagined that every place you go is like, this is kind of trying to make an amusement park, a theme park. Well, if they're going to do that, give me free transportation to it, you scumbags. Wow. When I came here as a tourist in 1974 in New York City, Times Square was unpredictably dangerous at times. Yes, it was a major city with sleaze in it. But Disney comes in and pushes the sleaze out and replaces it with its own phony sleaze. The last thing I wanted to see in my Times Square is a Bubba Gump shrimp, a Hershey's store, and an M&M store. I was satisfied with the porno stores, because that was real. That was real. But we baby bunglers, I love it. We have given you so much. Oh geez. When you travel, there's no longer any independent service areas on a lot of these interstates. You know, you pull into a service area when you're outside a city and you go to some kind of mom and pop area. You know, you never saw the place. A restaurant, a diner. But now it's been replaced by Disney, the corporations, their names everywhere. Geez, I need Burger King, I need Pizza Hut, I need Fajita Mamita, whatever chain fast food shithole there is in every single service station all over this country. But my generation, we knew about money, man. We knew. We were psychedelic about capitalism, weren't we? Yeah, you travel everywhere to get away from place you've been, but they want to make sure that every place you go is exactly the same as the place you came from. We've given you more war. We who protested the war in Vietnam, we've given you more disgusting wars. We've given you the housing crisis. Remember? The crisis of the people lost, thousands of people lost their homes. We've given you reality TV. We've given you the continuation of disgusting racism. We've given you more and more of the same worldwide dictatorship shit to make us all be on the edge. We've given you the age of airport security and not being able to move anywhere freely except if you walk or if you're on the train. And finally, we gave you Trump, the creepitin Trump. After all this time, our generation, as we exit slowly but surely from your lives, we want to leave you with one giant pile of shit. We farted and everyone heard it. And Trump came out in the pile of feces that he is. And his cabinet with him. You should thank us. You should thank us, baby bunglers, for all of the wonderful things we have deemed you.